What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. As a musician myself, today is the return of Lost Odyssey, requested by the Good Two. This song is called Parting Forever. It's been, I think, now my third time listening to Lost Odyssey, and let me tell you, it has become one of my favorites. It's Nobuo Uematsu, outside of Final Fantasy, so it's really interesting. I still listen to the two that I've heard before this, so I am looking so much forward to this. I even wanted to play this game, but it's like exclusive to Xbox, which I don't own, so maybe one day I'll find a way. But anyways, I'm so excited. It's so short too, man. All right, Lost Odyssey, Parting Forever. That was the fastest 2 minutes of my life. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the things in my life that I have determined, like are some of my favorites, I always know very early on. You know, like if I hear something or see something, and it's stuck with me like for the rest of my life, they all share a pattern, and it's early on. I knew that it's my favorite thing, or it's like one of my something that's gonna stick with me forever type of thing. I've only heard 3 songs from Lost Odyssey, and I can tell you like safely that this is easily one of my favorite soundtracks. For like no question about it. The diversity, the fact that it's a known composer, but yet it doesn't even sound like him. Just the emotion that was in there and the love put into it. I haven't even heard the whole soundtrack, and I have a few requests for Lost Odyssey, maybe like 5 total. So there's not much left, but I have to wait. Until I hear those. I didn't write anything down really. It was obviously like more of a ballad. There's vocals for the first time I hear. Don't know who sang that. And I mean, it was just like a little piano thing. And based on the title of the song, Parting Forever, I would have to assume this is a pretty emotional spot. You know, forever is a big word. if you know what I'm saying. Also, it could be the end, or ending, or close to the end type of thing. This is definitely a feel of. Also, I'm kind of cheating because, you know, on some YouTube videos it'll say like the track number, something like that. This one says disc 1, track 25. Now, I'm not sure how many discs there are. I'm assuming at least 2. So, but 25 tells me that it's a little already. I mean, to me, that's RPG wise, it sounds kind of early. But 25 tells me that it's a little towards something. I know, sounds vague. But the thing about Lost Odyssey, from what I've noticed, is I have this resounding feeling of like just underrated. And first of all, it's exclusive to a console, which obviously segregates a lot of the audience. Not only that, is that it's one of those games where like you have to kind of be in a certain niche to know about it. So it's like a niche within a niche. So I feel like real like RPG gamers like know about Lost Odyssey, but not everyone does, is what I'm saying. It just sounds underrated. I would have never heard of it if it wasn't for people sending me songs. But the first two I heard were totally different, right? They had more of a kind of metal side. They were still melodic, but they were more metal and guitars and all that. And they actually reminded me of my favorite composer, Ennio Morricone. So it has that kind of a little spaghetti western sound to it. This also, in a way, sounds kind of like that too. To me, this just sounds like, how do I say this? It's a composer I already had no idea who he was and became one of my favorites. He actually was, you know how at the end of the year on Spotify it tells you like your top artist that you heard? For last year it was Nobuo #1, and before that he wasn't even on there. So, and then not only that, and it's not even like a bias thing. I would have liked that regardless if I knew that was him or not. It's cool that it's him, but I would have liked that regardless. But the fact that it's like doesn't sound like anything from what I know him as, which is the Final Fantasy universe, that's really special to me. Like the palette. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to try to play this game. I really do. While I was searching for games to play, remember I only play games based on the soundtrack. And when I was searching for a game to play, when I was deciding between Chrono Trigger and some other stuff, I did throw Lost Odyssey in there, but it's not as easy. You know, I'd have to go out of my way basically to play it. But basically, all I'm saying is I really dig the soundtrack, and I really want to hear more of it. I actually want to hear all of it. I think it's extremely special. I was expecting a little bit of like a hard rock song here, but I got flabbergasted with something else, which is even better. So I really want to play this game, and I'm very envious of anyone who's checked it out. I've heard no bad things about it, but that's it. Now I have to wait till the other ones. Not that many left, but I still have to wait. On the other hand, I do have some freebies that were given to me from Platinum members that have sacrificed some of their own requests to give me, from the courtesy of their own hearts, to give me a choice to pick from the list. So you never know. Maybe I'll choose one. I have a couple left. I have like 2 or 3 of those just sitting. I'm saving them for a rainy day, but we'll see. Thank you, The Good 2, long-time supporter. Thank you, and also has sent me a bunch of different random stuff. And I'll personally thank you for this one too. Let me know more about Lost Odyssey. Try not to spoil if you can, because I would like to play this game one day. And more importantly, let me know what you think of the soundtrack. Does it hit you as hard as it hit me? And just let me know whatever you want. But Nobuo is crazy. He's amazing, and I really like that. Parting Forever from Lost Odyssey. Thank you to The Good 2, everyone that you see on screen. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. I hope you all have a great night. Take it easy.